Yeah. We don't look like what we've been through. Keep smiling. Good day and welcome once again to my page, Healthy and Success, using football as analysis to championing our ways to success. I keep reminding us in whatever you do, never let anyone determine your joy. Never let your joy be affected by external factors. Government, the weather, friends, family. Let it come from within. The more it comes from within, the more your survival instinct. We're looking at week 13 review, Premier League week 13 review. Premier League week 13 started with a match between Brentford and Burnley. That match produced 4 goals. 3 goals to Brentford and 1 goal to Burnley, making Brentford have 19 points, 3 points added to their previous 16 points, taking them to the 10th on the table. And Burnley went to the 19th on the table with just 10 points. The second match played between Sunderland. Sunderland played Bournemouth. Sunderland beat Bournemouth 3-2, taking Sunderland to the 6th on the table with 22 points. 6th with 22 points, while Bournemouth at the 11th with 19 points. The third match of the week was between Man City and Leeds. Man City beat Leeds 3 goals to 2, making Man City have 25 points, being the second on the league table, while Leeds is the 18th with just 11 points. They didn't get any points from that match. The fourth match of the week was Everton. Everton played Newcastle. Newcastle beat Everton. Everton was away, but Newcastle beat Everton 4 goals to 1. So you have 1 to Everton and 4 goals to Newcastle, making Newcastle have 18 points and being the 13th on the league table, while Everton at the 14th, still with 18 points. Means if Everton had won, they'd have gone to the 21st and moving top the table. The next match is Tottenham played Fulham. Tottenham lost at home to Fulham 1 goal to 2, making Fulham have 17 points, 15th on the table, Tottenham 18 points, and they are the 12th on the table. The next match is Crystal Palace playing Man United. Man United is my own team, and Man United beat Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace lost at home 1 goal to 2, courtesy of 2 beautiful goals from Zeki and Mount. Crystal Palace scored the first goal with a penalty, but they lost 2 goals to 1, making Man United having 21 points. They are the current 7th on the table, while Crystal Palace have 20 points and they are the 9th on the table. The next match is West Ham. West Ham played Liverpool. West Ham lost to Liverpool 2 goals. Liverpool scored 2 goals. West Ham had no goals. Liverpool getting 21 points, being the 8th on the table, while West Ham have 11 points and they're the 17th on the table. The next match is Aston Villa playing Wolves. Aston Villa beat Wolves 1 goal to nothing, giving Aston Villa 24 points, being the 4th on the league table, while Wolves retained only 2 points out of 13 matches, and they are the 20th, they are the last on the league table. The next match is Nottingham Forest playing Brighton. Nottingham Forest lost at home to Brighton 0-2. That's 2 goals for Brighton and no goal for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest has 12 points out of 13 matches, being the 16th on the league table, while Brighton has 22 points out of 13 matches, and they are the 5th on the league table. And the last match of the week was played between Chelsea and Arsenal. Chelsea scored first, winning, having the lead in the match, but Arsenal equalized. Chelsea had a red card in that match, but it didn't affect their game, and they got 1 point out of that match, making them have 24 points, and they're the 3rd on the league table, while Arsenal retained their 1st with 30 points. Week 13 produced 3 red cards. 3 red cards. 1 to Cook of Bournemouth, 1 to Paqueta of West Ham, and 1 to Caicedo of Chelsea. Unlike week 12 that produced only 1 red card to Gueye of Everton. Thiago scored 2 goals, increasing his goal tally to 11. Haaland, who is the current goal scorer, highest goal scorer with 14 goals, didn't score any goal in week 13. Thiago scored and Mateta also scored. So you have Haaland 14 goals, Thiago 11 goals. You have Welbeck and Mateta 7 goals each. Join me as we review each week on the performance of Premier League. We have week 14 coming up very quickly within the week and not at the weekend. Like, comment, subscribe as we champion ourselves to the winning ways, comparing the Premier League table, looking at those of possible wins in week 14. How far are we going to go in week 15? Thank you and God bless you.